Morning cardio done. Good one today. Just 4 rounds, 1,000-meter row, just above 2k pace. 5 Turkish get-ups right arm, 5 Turkish get-ups left arm, and then front lean and rest on the rings for a minute. So hitting that core. Couple minutes rest between rounds. 4 rounds. Nice, simple, very sweaty though. Very sweaty one this morning. Now time to get to the office.
67.5 would be my 100 max. I'll go for 50 as my first one, which I think.
If you hear any background noise for today's training, it's Trish. She likes to make a lot of noise. Alright team, so I just wanted to jump over the top of this real quickly. So in a minute you'll hear me complaining that the overhead squat was wobbly, and having looked at it you can see how I'm leaning into the toes rather than sitting back into the heels. Mainly probably because I know in the back of my mind I can't dump the bar if I want to. Okay, keep an eye out, you'll see what I mean.
That is by far, I do like it's not how you just go for it, you're not going to try it with a line of weight. I think the deadlift is that you hold my ring?
Alright, so we did the overhead squat. To be honest, not gonna lie, super disappointed with the overhead squat. Felt very unstable, shoulders very wobbly. But it's 95%, I suppose it's going to expect it when you're close to maximum. It's just a little bit disappointing when that 95% is only 60 kilo. But we keep moving, we keep going. So we're hitting deadlifts now. We're just about to hit the set of 95% on the deadlifts. So today that's 162.5. AMRAP, many reps as possible. Starting to get familiar with this now. So aim is 3, I think. But we'll see how it goes. Should be good. Deadlift, I like deadlift. Just got to get the overhead squat out of my head.
You need to fucking get that shit in. I'm not on 100% anyway, I'm on that. I'm rolling with
That's not PB.
Huh?
That's not PB.
No, as in if I'm going, if I'm sticking with the numbers, it will be, I'd say if I'm sticking with your weight, I'm lifting heavier than what I normally would. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying in that respect.
Well, it's 95%, so 162.
Yeah, which I don't, well, we'll see what I can lift with that.
Nice.
3 felt good for you on the last 10.
Yeah.
Being 95, if you get 3, then yeah, your 1 rep max would be theoretically higher than what you're putting at.
Well, yeah, the 1 rep max is down.
It was 190. Oh, okay, so it's class is 170. Yeah.
Yep. 1. Yep. Good. 2. Easy. 3. Good. Strong, man. Oh. Alright, so that was a 20-minute EMOM. Minutes 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. We 3 ring muscle ups and 3 burpees. Minute 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. Was 3 axle ground to floor, ground to overhead, and 3 burpees. Progressively loading the axle. So what do we end on? We got 5, 10, 12 and a half either side. That's 25 kilo plus the axle. So it's a good old lift, 50 kilo. Damn, those runs suck today. Fuck. 14 hours later, I'm leaving for the day. I feel absolute, like, just effed. Feel knackered. So that's a good sign, right? So go home, get a shower, get some food, get some bed. But it's been a good day, 2 hard sessions. So let's call it a day there. Peace. All right, team. So valuable lesson time. I think 2 points I want to make, really. First point is sometimes when you go into training, maybe you're not feeling up to training beforehand, or maybe during the session, you know, often it's exercises we're maybe not that good at, we get frustrated with, maybe it just feels bad on the day, you know. We're not going to get, every single day, you're not going to get PBs, yeah. You're not going to break new records for yourself, personal records. Sometimes it isn't going to feel the greatest. Sometimes you're going to be a little bit more achy, a little bit less mobile. Your ability is just going to be a little bit less, maybe just more tired. Maybe your day, the last couple of days has been stressful. Maybe nutrition hasn't been quite right. But that's expected. Yeah, I think that's the first point, is you have to expect there's going to be times where you don't want to do it or it's not feeling as great. But any training session is better than no training session, right? I say this to my clients all the time. They're kind of talking about, oh yeah, maybe I'll get in for an hour here, an hour there. Yeah, okay, an hour would be great. I mean, more than an hour would be great to a certain extent, but 20 minutes would also be great. 10 minutes would be great. Come in, sit on a bike for 20 minutes is better than nothing. CrossFit, you know, if you are doing CrossFit, maybe you're thinking about going into CrossFit, maybe you're doing CrossFit, or maybe not. Maybe you're doing strength training, HIIT training, any type of training is quite competitive. CrossFit specifically, and other environments, is very, very competitive. So we're constantly thinking about doing more, lifting bigger, performing better, and it does create a lot of ego in that world, in the gym, in fitness in general, and that is good to a certain level, to see others, be inspired by others, to challenge ourselves and push ourselves to those limits. But again, we have to control that sometimes. We have to know our limits. We have to push to our limits, and not beat ourselves up if we're not meeting somebody else or surpassing what we thought we would hit. Sometimes you just got to make that decision. Are you coming in to work out and just do something and get sweaty and feel like you've worked, or are you coming in to get better? You coming in to get better at a skill, at a lift, a better you know, as cheesy as that sounds, yeah. Because if you're coming in to just work out, then great, just get in, do it. If you're coming in to get better, whether that be performance, for example, then you've got to take that time. You've got to be a little bit more mentally accepting that it's going to take time, it's going to take work, it's going to take consistent action towards that movement. Yeah, Olympic lifts, some of the hardest lifts out there. Snatch drives me nuts. But the only way I get it done, and it's slowly getting better, yeah, is just keep doing it, keep turning up, keep getting it done. Ego wouldn't allow me to do that, because ego would have me wanting to lift more and doing pretty crappy form. Yeah. So I suppose the important lesson, wrap it up, important lesson is turn up, get the work done, get into the gym, get it done. Don't matter for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Stop thinking that time is the commodity that's going to make the difference between your goals, mentally and physically. Get in, get training hard, consistently. All right, guys, any training is good training.